Let's cut across to a political face-off this evening. Multiple developments while it's curtain call where campaigning in Haryana is concerned. Sidharth Yadav, National Spokesperson, BJP joins me. Mahima Singh, National Spokesperson, Congress. Sidharth Yadav, where the question of Ashok Tawar is concerned, a Dalit face coming in right before polling. Many are suggesting, Sidharth Gautam, that he's reading the fair winds blowing for the Congress and has switched over right before polling.
Preeti, I think the question lies for the Congress party because Ashok Tawar ji had left the Congress and he went to different parties. He was, I think, for the least time period in the Bharatiya Janata Party. But as soon as he had left, the Congress party had started accusing him of being a very corrupt, bad leader. And now, when he joins the Congress party again today, what is the Congress party going to say? Was he a good leader? Was he a bad leader? I think it is for the Congress party to answer. But when it comes down to the Dalit, the Shoshit, Vanchit, the backward classes of Haryana, the horrors of the past are not going to leave the Congress party. The Congress party has to answer of what they had done under their regime. The Hooda regime in 10 years had brought down tyranny on all Dalits, Pichdas, Shoshit, Vanchit in the state of Haryana. And the vocal leaders inside the Congress party also used to raise the issue. The entire people, the population living in Haryana used to raise the issue. And we as opposition used to raise the issue. So that cannot be forgotten by any such political move that the Congress party is trying to do. But anyway, what the Congress party, or I should say, Hooda ji is trying to do by suppressing Kumari Shailja ji, or bringing in a contender that he had contested polls against her, or whatever the politics might be. But the top story for Haryana elections today, and the top concern for the electorals who are going to vote on the 5th, is that how can Congress party's office bearers be involved in drug scams, in drug busts?
I'll just come to that.
600 crores.
Siddharth, I'll just come to that. We'll pick up that issue. Let me get in Mahima Singh on Ashok Tawar and we'll move on to that aspect of this debate. Mahima Singh, Ashok Tawar joining the Congress. Let me flip this around. While the Congress might want to project that Ashok Tawar has one of the strong Dalit faces of the BJP, who was in your party, of course, and the Aam Aadmi Party after that, before he joined the BJP, is reading the sentiment on ground and has made the switch. But Mahima Singh, many are also saying that this is a direct slight to nobody else but Kumari Shailja. He faced off and lost against Kumari Shailja from the seat of Sirsa, and to bring him in by somebody who Kumari Shailja has been very vocal against is a direct slight to her, trying to cut Kumari Shailja to size.
Jai Hind, Preeti, the slight and the setback is of the BJPs. And I think Haryana is very clear on that. And I think the narrative is going to be set right on that. It is the BJP's adversarial ways that are back to mar the BJP's own politics today. Because the BJP's, in numerous ways, it has corrupted, it has I would say, brought the political ways, the whole discourse to the low of the lows in the past 10 years in this country, and especially the state of Haryana over the last 5 years, is here to haunt it again. Because when Mr. Ashok Tawar comes to join the Congress today and he says that the sole voice against the oppressed and deprived is that of the Congress, when he comes and stands shoulder to shoulder with the Honorable LOP Shri Rahul Gandhi, I think the message is amply clear. But the BJP's way is that chit bhi meri, pat bhi meri.
But Mahima Singh, is the message amply clear to Kumari Shailja as well? And was that the intent?
As I said, Preeti, the slight and the setback is of the BJP's. Somebody comes knocking on our door. He is a man of stature. Maybe he lost his ways for a little while, पर हिंदी में कहावत है, सुबह का भूला अगर शाम को घर आ जाए तो उसे भूला नहीं कहते. So if you go by that timeless proverb of Hindi, I think it is amply clear that somebody came knocking on our door, and Congress party's doors are open to people who, intellectual, who are, it is the BJP's fault. I think the BJP is basically unnerved today because they ousted their own leader. They struck the ticket of their own leader, Sunita Dugal, to give it away to Ashok Tawarji when he had joined the BJP just 2 months ago. And today, their star campaigner, one of their members of the BJP campaign committee, has left them astray because it is their way, their own ways.
But okay, I
haunting
want to bring
them
in Sidharth Yadav and we're going to move on. But Mahima Singh, it's a little rich because when he did leave you, there was a lot which was said against him. And suddenly he now becomes an intellectual and face of the Dalit community in Haryana. But that's politics.
It is indeed rich of the BJP, Preeti. I would rather say...
Nobody's denying that. Nobody's denying that. But
Preeti,
let me put it this way, none the richer, including the Congress and the BJP, where at least commentary was concerned.
As far as the Congress is concerned, Preeti, the last 10
Preeti,
years
just give me 10
have been
seconds
the
on this
most
issue.
adverse 10 years in the
All right,
political
I want to bring in
discourse.
Sidharth Yadav. Sidharth Yadav, the charges that the BJP has made today are very grave. When they say Tushar Goyal, who was arrested in the drug bust in Delhi, the money attached to that being used to funnel Haryana elections, very, very grave charges. Sidharth Yadav, especially when the man in question was sacked from the Congress Youth Congress in 2022.
Preeti, I'll just take 10 seconds to answer on the charges of Ashok Tawar, and then I'll come to this. On Ashok Tawar ji had on 1st of this month, made a tweet कि राहुल जी कब जाकर के दलितों की बात सुनेंगे. अब वो सुबह का भूला जब आपको ऐसा कहा करता था तब आपको नहीं अच्छा लगता था, आज आपको अच्छा लग रहा है. It's a different story. But we must not forget कि Howard Ashok Tawar ji left. भूपेंद्र सिंह हुड्डा जी के बॉडीगार्ड्स ने उनको मारा पीटा था. No FIR was registered. He came out vocal. He did a press conference. That was the real issue. But coming on to the drug bust case, 5,600 crores. 5,600 crores of drug bust. A Congress party office bearer is involved. He's close aides with
But he's no
Jitendra Singh
longer the
Hooda.
office bearer. No, Sidharth Yadav.
No.
He's no longer the office bearer.
Preeti,
2022, and this man, hear me out. Hear the question and then you can answer it. 2022, this man in question was sacked from the Congress's Youth Congress. There is a letter of resignation as well. Now you look at these pictures and you say that this man has taken pictures with all these Congress big names, including the likes of Dipinder Hooda. Well, Sidharth Yadav, you know better. There are pictures of the BHU rape accused with none else but the Prime Minister and Smriti Irani.
Preeti, even if I, accept your contention that he was sacked and he resigned, where is the resignation letter uploaded? Where was it uploaded? Was it published in a newspaper where the timeline can be cross-checked? Or is it just going to be circulated on WhatsApp and put up on social media and Preeti is going to accept it and say, no, that was the real case? Where was it uploaded? Had Congress party's official handle uploaded that? That is point number one. Point number two, even if I believe you that he was sacked, is Congress party going to give an affidavit that he was not involved in the drug cases before 2022 while he was an office bearer? 5,600 crores of cocaine, Preeti. It is not a charas ganja pudiya that he has bought and he got caught with that. 5,600 crores of cocaine. A person is involved, an office bearer, and that to an RTI cell chief, not an ordinary Mandal Adhyaksha or an ordinary Karyakarta of the Congress party. A chief of a cell is caught with that just before the polls have to happen. How can the people of Haryana believe that the polls are going to happen in a fair manner?
The Congress says very closely that he resigned, and you and I also know better that resignations of every office bearer is usually not uploaded and
No,
published.
Preeti, that is absolutely wrong. All resignations that have come in Haryana elections, all were uploaded on the Congress handle.
This happened in 2022.
Why the change of policy now? So you're saying in 2022, Congress didn't used to do that. Now they are doing that. Is that what you're saying?
The fact is
No,
very
I'm
clear.
unable to understand your confidence. Why are you so confident
It's no confidence.
that he was
I'm
sacked
going
and he
to,
resigned?
one second, Sidharth Yadav, calm down. It's not confidence. It's very basic. Just because you have pictures with top leaders doesn't make the leaders or the party culpable.
I have not come
Similarly,
onto the
like
pictures,
yours,
Preeti.
when the
I have
Congress...
not commented anything
One
on
second,
the
Sidharth
pictures.
Yadav, as I bring in Mahima, hear what I'm trying to say. When pictures of the BHU rape accused, who was part of the IT cell of the BJP, were floated of him receiving the Prime Minister at the airport, of him being with Smriti Irani, did not make these leaders or the party culpable. It was this individual in person. That is what I'm trying to, the point I'm trying to make, Sidharth.
Have I said, just give me 10 seconds now. Now you've spoken.
Okay.
Have I commented on the pictures? Have I said
All right,
that just
Mahima
because
Singh, I want
pictures
to
are
bring
there,
you in. I want
all
to
the
bring
leaders
you
are
in
accused? I'm
suddenly
saying he
to
was an office
suggest
bearer.
that this man is no longer part, which Sidharth Yadav has just said, no longer part of the Youth Congress, and say he has nothing to do with us. How is one supposed to believe that? Because The kind of money that has been recovered, the kind of drug haul, it's heinous in nature. And this man was nothing else, but he was one of the chairman, or actually not one, the chairman of the RTI cell of the Delhi Youth Congress.
Preeti, I had referred to another timeless proverb right in the beginning of your show. Chit bhi meri, pat bhi meri. That is the case of the BJP. Is the unnerved BJP, which is absolutely not ready to accept the defeat it's going to face in the forthcoming days. Now, as much as you would try to tell the BJP spokesperson, of course, he will not agree and he will not accept.
No, but the question's for you. Mahima Singh, answer the question. I need to close the show, ma'am. Answer the question.
Let me see. The BJP spokesperson has spoken comfortably about it. Give me 30 seconds at least to speak about it. The BJP spokesperson, when he is talking about that, the allegations and accusations, we are very thankful to him because he might not accept the truth, but he would have to accept that 3,000 crores worth of drugs were recovered from Gujarat ports.
That's shifting the goalposts. Okay, I've run out of time, but that's shifting the goalposts, Mahima Singh, to suddenly bring up a drug haul in a different state when there's something that has happened in Delhi, and the BJP is making, very heinous charges at the Congress, and the Congress really does need to come up with an explanation on that. But we're going to let it be. It's showtime where Haryana is concerned. The curtain's down. Polling 5th October and 8th is when the results will come out.